Hey guys, this is my sister Sarah. She's going to be helping us out today. We all have this tendency to be stubborn, and a lot of times it gets this negative connotation with it, this idea of stubbornness. But I think that there's something positive if you're stubborn for the right thing. Sometimes I think that stubbornness can mean just as you don't want to move, you don't want to do it. You're not going to progress in your walk with Christ. You're not going to progress in life. You're not going to progress or move or change, and you're just stubborn. You're just stuck. You're not going anywhere. There's this other side of stubbornness that can say, you know what, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep going, whatever it takes to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving. I keep asking myself the same question. What am I so passionate about that I'm just stubbornly passionate about it? What am I so excited about that I'm stubbornly running after it? And I'm not going to stop no matter how crazy it seems, no matter how out of the blue it seems, no matter how impossible it seems. And then there's sort of this other question that comes up. If there's times, seasons where I cannot say that I'm so passionate about Jesus that I'm almost stubbornly passionate about Jesus and about doing God's will in my life. Why? Why is that not the case? Have you guys ever met somebody or heard of somebody that is just so stubborn in their walk with Christ that nothing can stop them? When all bets are off, when everything is working against them to get them to stop. Have you ever met somebody that just wouldn't stop? I think of people like Mother Teresa, who lived with dying people because that's what she was called to do. To go way back, I think of people like Paul, right? People who were put in prison for their faith, put in prison for doing what they were called to do, and didn't stop. I think of these kids who are spending their weekends serving people instead of partying. Whatever happens around high school now, partying. There's some weird things that high schoolers do, but I think of these people who spend holidays handing out lunches and sandwiches, and the holidays are when you're supposed to take off, right? You're supposed to take time for yourself. You're supposed to just engulf a whole mess of food until you just want to puke, but instead of puking, you just take a nap and you just talk about how much you should get out and run the next day or do some exercises to work off all that food, but instead of doing that, you just eat a bunch of leftovers, right? I think about the people that throw that social norm aside and focus on those who aren't going to be able to eat it all. So what would it look like if we were all so stubborn in our walk with Christ that we didn't stop, no matter what was going on, no matter what craziness was working against us, no matter what was going on, when all odds are against us, when all bets are off? What if we still fought towards Jesus? I just want to challenge you to be stubborn for the right things. Don't